Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Deborah and today I'm going to be doing some more on my coverlet, and I have made progress since I saw you last. So let's have a look where we're up to. So the main body, these three panels, I think I put those together when I saw you last. So I've got this piece, this blue one. I can't remember if I put that on with or without you, but anyway, I've put that one on with the houses onto the bottom. So I've got the three panels going across here and then the blue down the bottom. And then what I'm going to do now is I've got another piece, which is also the blue, which is this one, but I've made another piece because I wanted something to break up the blues, and hopefully I've made it big enough. So this is my fabric that I bought in Amsterdam a few years back, and I'm finally using it, which is nice. I wish that I could have kept some of the edges where the actual Dutch words are written, but I don't think that's going to be possible. I think they're probably going to get cut off when I straighten it up. And this piece that I've done, I think it's about 12 inches, and then when I put this piece on there, it should take me to the end of the row, I'm hoping. So I'm going to do that now. So let's first of all move this out of the way. Now I have put a joining strip down here, and you can see that I haven't done this all the way yet because I knew that I would have a raw edge here, and I wanted to capture that raw edge in there. So on the back, I'm not going to have a raw edge. So my first thing would be to make sure I've got enough length here. So I didn't measure this, I just cut. I had, I think, 5 or 6 fat 8s, and I cut them lengthways around about 2 inches in width, although some of them are a little bit littler because I came to the end. And then I sewed them on, and then when I finished doing that, I cut the bottom off. You can see here I've got a straight edge, and with the bits that were hanging off this 12-inch piece, I made another piece which should technically be the same size, and it's going to go across that way, I think. We'll see how it pans out. But at the moment, I want to straighten this up, and then I want to go and sew it onto here. And of course, at the same time, I will sew it onto this back strip here. And then we should have a piece left on this bit here, which the other blue piece will fit on. Let's take this, and I will straighten it up. So I think I'm getting really close to finishing this. I mean, I think I may have to make another piece. I'm not sure what I'll make that other piece with, but I guess we'll see. Now, it didn't go all the way to the end, but I don't think I'm going to cut that off yet because I may end up putting something else on there. So let's just cut this so that we've got a straight edge, shall we? Let me straighten it on my mat here just to give me a bit of a guide. You can see they're actually skewed. Obviously, when I've sewn them on, they've got more and more skewed, but you know, I'm fine with that. It's whatever. I would like it 12 inches. So I'm going to cut it at the 12-inch mark. I'm just going to check that measurement is still at the 12 inches. It's a little bit more. As long as it's not less, I can't have less. So I'll do a first pass and then I'll straighten the other bit up again so that I have it at the 12 inches because it's off a little bit. I'm going to miss that one down there. I thought I would. I was having an issue with that one. Okay. I think I'll still use it though. We'll just see how it goes. So I knew that that one was cut a little bit shorter and I've no idea why. I've had to turn the lights on. It's gotten really dark because it's pouring. So I hope there's not too much shadowing and things for you. But anyway, so I made a bit of an error as usual. Typical me. So because it was easier, I decided that I would start this piece at the top here and work down toward this. Now, I think that this isn't where I was going to put this piece, but it is where it is now, so we have to live with it. I'm not unpicking it. I've sewn it down most of the way. I haven't done the final sewing on there yet. But my problem is that when I came to the end, it's not quite long enough. I need perhaps one more. Now, I did think about taking the shorter pieces and joining them and then keeping going, but I decided not to do that. I need one more piece here. So I'm just going to get a piece of maybe this. Do I have a piece of that? No, I have this piece. Maybe I can get a piece of this and put on it, and it will show as being slightly different, but it is what it is, you know. It's still going to look fine. So I need to cut myself a piece of this and then attach it onto here and then continue that up, and then I can do the back attachment. So that was a bit of a pity when I was sewing up to the end and I realised that. So I think I probably only need the 2 inches. I think that will be fine. Maybe even less than 2 inches, but I'll do 2 inches. And since I'm cutting the strip, I'm just going to cut the whole strip because I'll probably use it elsewhere. Well, I will use it elsewhere, whether it's in this particular coverlet or not, I don't know. I said I was not going to cut that white off, and I'm glad I didn't now, because if I had, I wouldn't have been able to do this bit here. So that turned out well. Just trim this off, and this. And now this piece here will fit to the end. Actually, it's a bit over. I'm going to sew it first and then I'll trim down the edge. Okay, I've got that sewn down, and I didn't stitch that edge. Okay, I haven't fancy stitched that edge. I fancy stitched this edge, and in hindsight, what I should have done, hindsight's a wonderful thing, is I should have put a basting stitch to attach these on, then the fancy stitch, and then I could have pulled them off. I'm not going to do it now. I mean, I might one day, but no, I don't think I will really. So then, oh dear, then so the next thing that I did was to put this strip on. So that's all on now, and threads everywhere because, you know, I ran out of bobbin, as you do, just right at the very end, of course. And I've put this piece on, which is actually that piece, although it looks different because the blue's down the bottom here. But anyway, I think that ties those two together with the red and the blue. And it has been used elsewhere, so it ties in quite nicely. So the next step is to fancy stitch down here, and then I should have added the connecting strip to this at the time before I put it on the piece, but I'll have to do that, but I'll do that now. It just would have been easier not having to wrangle this bulk of fabric. And you can see again my raw edge is going to be up there, so you're not going to see it. So it's all working out quite nicely in that respect. And that's on. I think that looks good. Let me see if I can put it out a bit so you can see a bit more than what you have been. That's got to come over there yet. But what do you think? Yeah, I realised why these sort of started to skew was because I ironed them with my little iron while I was at the machine. So every time I put one on, I ironed it. And clearly, when I'm ironing it, I'm not keeping it very straight. So, you know, then I'm sewing it crooked, so it's getting more and more out of whack. But, you know, in the instance of this, it doesn't matter because this is wonky, and wonky it is. So it's all good, really. I've got to do this. Oh, that goes right to the end. Okay, so I might finish this off while I can still get under there and sew this bit on, and then I will stitch it down as well as do a piece of white. I actually need to get a piece cut because I don't have another long piece of white. And this is the bolt I'm still using, my 10-meter bolt that I bought, and I wish that I had bought more and some different colours, but of course the shop shut down, so I can't do that anymore. So I'm doing these at 2.5. I'm finding that that's a good size for that back piece of binding or cover strip or whatever you want to call it. So I've done that piece, and I'm just going to show you, now where's my other bit? So this other blue piece is going beside this one. Now I don't know if it's going to go all the way to the end. Let's see how big it is. Okay, so it doesn't go all the way to the end on that side. And I wonder if it goes to the end on this side. Let's just see. It's going to be too much for that. It's over by the tiniest bit. But I don't want to cut anything off this one because this isn't that big. So I think it's going to come down here. And then I will be... okay, so maybe when I've done that, I can use this piece that I made as well, the end bits from that, and put it down the side of it. Okay, so because I have to join something to this, I'm going to start by putting a joining strip on this side, and I guess I'll do it on both sides, and then I can join that bit to it, and it'll be a lot easier. It's got the binding strip on either side. I don't know if you can hear the thunder. I think we're in for a bigger storm by the sound of that. And now I'm going to join these two on together. And I have to have this over there like that. What I might do is put this top piece on first, then it will be easier to bring these two pieces together with the weight of the piece. Luckily it's not terribly heavy because there's no batting, but it is getting heavier. And look at that, it's all done. I've sewn that bit on. I haven't done this bit yet. I've got to join a piece to that to come all the way to the end, but I'm wondering about what I can put in here. So I have about, I don't know, maybe 4 inches. Let me check. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 inches. Could I put this on there? 4 inches down this side. And maybe I can also put some across there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to cut a piece that's 4 inches. I don't know how wide this is. No idea. Let me see. 7, maybe 8, 9 inches. I might squeeze 9 inches out of it, maybe. Let's see what I can do. I think I'm going to be lucky to get 9 inches out of it. I just might. Well, I really only need 4 to start with, don't I? Yeah, I do. I only need 4. I'm going to cut this bit off. And then that is going, let's just see here. That's going to sit on the edge of that. And then this bottom piece will be wide enough. I still need to fix some of the length pieces, but I'll do this bit first. Okay, here it is. What do you think? Good, isn't it? I like it. Now, I should have probably cut this piece 4.5 inches because I'm probably, yeah, that is much, a tiny bit too short, but I've got enough length. I'm going to leave that bit on there because I do know, because of the length of this, oh no, that's fine. It's only this bit that will need another piece, and I'm hoping I've got enough of this to put it this way, across there. So I've got like piano keyboarder, if you like. I'll do that in the next video, or maybe I'll even do it when I'm not filming. And right now I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, and I will say thanks for watching. This is Deborah. Cheers.